Just erase shots left and right.
Shot clock at 6. Lucas inside. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets double every single time. Now Lucas, following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Timeout. Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray a shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Westbrook with it. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, it will take more than that kind of defense to stop this guy. Russell Westbrook so fierce on the interior.
Now here is Hardaway. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Outside, Maravich. Inside, Antetokounmpo.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Pittsburgh trails by 4. To the middle. And Westbrook throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
No luck that time either. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. Gilmore, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Irving. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And Hardaway gets it to go. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Texas.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Pittsburgh. They trail by 6. Back to Lucas. Pass to Irving. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Fires from 14. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Here's McGrady. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Timeout.
McGrady's got his second basket of the night.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Pittsburgh with the possession here. 9-point game. Here's Cassell. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Cassell. And the shot goes in.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low. Finding a high percentage look there.
Here's Hero. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Gugliotta. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Gugliotta's shot is good.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Here's Wiggins. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Sigma. Brown outside. Here is Sigma. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. All sorts of time. The shot by Gugliotta, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. No good on that.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Pittsburgh trails by 12. Pass to Cassell. Back to Brown. And they double up Brown. Right wing. Here's Sigma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Longhorns shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
That free throw missing.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And so it's Texas looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Longhorns, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
Count that bucket.
And this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Longhorns leading by 13. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
That's good from Hero. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, Consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Pass to Lucas. Here's Gilmore. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Lucas inside. Second shot opportunity. Irving's shot is good. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Texas. Pass to Edey. Down low. Longhorns passing it around. Here's Markkanen. Julius Irving comes up with the rebound. Pittsburgh trails by 17. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, D.A. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Wow. Here's Westbrook. Here he goes. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
The slashing ability of Russell Westbrook is undeniable. Good luck keeping between him and the basket.
Hero from long range. Pittsburgh pulls it in. It's Westbrook with the drive. And finished off by Westbrook.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Wiggins surveying the floor. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown so quick off his feet. What a vertical threat he is.
Texas leading by 11. To the inside. Here's Edey. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brown. And there's Pittsburgh with another bucket.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Pass to Edey. Looking for Markkanen. He gets it there. Here's Wiggins. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Lucas. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Outside, Hero. Here's Edey. To the paint. Here's Bradley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. Pittsburgh trails by 13. Here's Cassell. Tumbo grabs the board.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
.144 left to play here in the half. Here's Hardaway. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter. Now here's Oladipo. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Off target from three-point range.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Harrison. From outside, off the mark. Longhorns leading by 15. Here's Mutombo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Mutombo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, nice work by Mutombo in transition. Terrific at getting to the right spot in order to execute.
Here's Cycli. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Cycli's got his first basket of the night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Here's Cassell. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Right side Hardaway. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
1 second left, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Texas, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Longhorns leading by 17. Outside Hardaway.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Harrison. Nothing on the board. To the left side wing. Here's Lucas. Good on the three-point shot.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to McGrady. Five on the clock. Goes back up. Count that one.
Tracy McGrady.
McGrady's got 7.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Lucas. Texas grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's Maravich for 3. Harrison grabs the board. Pittsburgh trails by 16. Down low. Here's Gilmore. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And so Mutombo nails both of them. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Going inside, Arizin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Good on the second free throw. Longhorns leading by 17. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. Out to Maravich. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Arizin gets it to go. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Here's Hardaway. Mutombo. The putback is no good.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Count it. Brown's got 10 points.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Back to Giannis. Longhorns passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Texas needs to get off the shot. Hardaway, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Stolen by Marley. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Gilmore. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Now, I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Longhorns leading by 13. There's Hero with the 3. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Here's Arizin. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And that one's good. Wiggins. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Back to Brown. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Driving inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Back 80 picks one up.
Cassell is a crafty player. He takes his drive right into the defender and gets fouled.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Pass to Edey. Outside Bradley. Inside. Second chance shot. Here's Edey. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. To the inside. It's stolen by Bradley. And here again the Longhorns in transition. Up the court they go. Back to Markkanen. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. And what I love about marketing, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Wiggins. And a missed layup.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Back to Brown. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete. Love it.
Pass to Edey. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
1:05 left in the third. Edey can't hit. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And the rejection by Bradley. And so it looks like Pittsburgh will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The first free throw is good. And Hero drops them both.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Out to the wing. Fires the three. Cassell gets the bucket. Cassell's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
And the Longhorns with some changes.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Here's Sigma. And so it's Texas. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. They trail by 9 points from about 16, and he can't bank that one in.
And they continue to control the glass. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Harrison. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Fast break, Texas. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Maravich. Pass to Hardaway.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
At the line for the Longhorns.
No good on the second free throw. Pittsburgh trails by 12. Here's Lucas. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. And so here's Texas. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's McGrady. Westbrook pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And they pick up 2.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Back to Hardaway. Texas moving it around. Clock at 6. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Here's Pittsburgh with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Lucas. Here is Sigma. Guarded by Hardaway. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Yes, that goes in. Now Hardaway. That's tipped. And here is Lucas. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Pass to Marley. Here's Westbrook. Great D that time from Hardaway. Longhorns leading by 10. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here's Marley outside. They get the rebound. Dan Marley on the wing. Here is Sigma. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, and I like the creativity there by Marley. You gotta like seeing him zip passes across the court.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with Pittsburgh's head athletic trainer. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. There's lots of heavy heads in that training room. Right now, they have no idea when he'll be able to return, but it's certainly not tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And here is Hardaway. Pass to Maravich. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
3 points.
And the Longhorns lead by 11.
And that's why they call him the Pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game. And finding that one from deep.
Maravich with the steal. From downtown. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Longhorns leading by 11. Maravich with it. Westbrook picks him up to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Maravich with the steal. And McGrady with a clear path to the hoop.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So both teams changing it up here. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Westbrook. Screened by Lucas. Will it go? They grab their own miss. A second chance effort. Here's Cycling. Trying his luck from deep. Wiggins outside. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change. A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Three-pointer, Markkanen connects from three-point range. Markkanen's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Texas.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
Another shot. The shot is good off the backboard. Here's Wiggins. 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hero. Pittsburgh pulls it in. To the paint. Here's Lucas. And out of bounds. The Longhorns will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Westbrook with the steal. And so it's Texas taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down. We're in the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Portland playing for the home crowd again tonight.
And they face this team just once more after tonight. So they lost that first matchup. They're looking to get this one to boost their confidence and give themselves a chance to win the season series.
Here's Yao. And the rejection by Giannis. On defense, the Longhorns. Both of these teams come into this game, Brent, with some serious momentum behind them.
Yeah, but like toilet paper, Kevin, rolls come to an end. And so sadly, one of these teams tonight, it's going to happen for. Good news for the fans. These guys are playing some high-quality basketball. Guys are in great rhythm, and these squads playing that well means this contest is going to be high caliber.
The Trailblazers shooting their first foul shot of the game. On the free throw, no good.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
And so here's Texas. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Rebound by Yao Ming.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And here is Johnson. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Mutombo with the block.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Here's Johnson. The shot from the low post is good.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Maravich. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The Bad Boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Now here's Johnson. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Hardaway with the drive.
And just fluid off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Pass to Winters. In the corner, Middleton with it. It's stolen by McGrady. Here's Hardaway. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Longhorns will keep it.
Away team ball.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.